keep it a $1.50. Call me depressed because I didn't get my trailer. Hey everybody, what's up? Welcome back to the Games Cage. Today and only today, we are here with an update on Sonic Movie 3. Now, earlier this week, basically last week at this point, I made a video saying, yo, this is Sonic Movie 3 trailer week. I was really confident, man. I think a lot of us were. It felt like it was time, but the stars have not aligned. And let's talk about it. Let's talk about where it might end up, but what's going on over here. Of course, if you want all your updates and memes and videos and all this shit, make sure to subscribe to your boy, support the content. I love you. Now, it's important to keep in mind that, like, when it comes to video games, we're so used to who are credible game leakers and who aren't and how it's presented that we're not really familiar with who's right. We're usually familiar with who's right or wrong in these, but with movies, we're not really in the know. So these guys, which are the people that originally reported that it was happening, said update. Well, we recently were told that the first full-length trailer for Sonic Movie 3 will be in front of the If movie. We have confirmed with a rep that it has been shifted to a future release date. We're not going to speculate and only bring everyone the facts as we confirm them. Now, they're probably saying this because they face the wrath of Sonic fans. Because Sonic fans, man, once we have our eyes set on something, we want it, bro. We're hungry. Like it's time to lock in. You know what I mean? So I'm sure these guys, you know, probably didn't mean harm by it. There was, I do have some, obviously, like, criticism about how, like, a lot of these movie accounts that we saw saying, oh, it's coming this week, like they were egging it on, say, you know, it's on its way, and for all of them to sort of backtrack, I don't know what happened. Maybe there was an original plan to play Sonic Movie 3's trailer in front of that If movie that they're playing. It makes sense. It's a big new Paramount movie. They'd want to have a new trailer of theirs in front of it. We just had CinemaCon. It felt like all the stars were aligned. We're even out here with articles being written about Sonic fans are going fair for the waiting for the movie 3 trailer. I gotta say though, this is one of the most anticipated trailers I've seen in a long time. I feel like, you know, this always applies to a very select few movies. I feel like the last time we had this was probably Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse and even the No Way Home trailer. It felt like every day we were waiting for a trailer, and that's what it feels like with this one. And I do feel, right, that there's something going on here. I think on one hand, we have to remember that when it came to movie 2, it had a 4-month marketing cycle. You know, the first trailer debuted in December and the movie came out in April. So it had about 4 or 5 months to market, as opposed to in this case, we are still, what, I want to say 7 months away from the movie. We're in May. The movie doesn't come out till December. So there's still a long time for them to debut any footage and all this stuff. So I feel like that's the big thing. But I feel like the big difference here is this movie is so much bigger. So a lot of people just want to see it sooner than ever. Especially, I really feel like that CinemaCon event really fueled the fire. Where because, you know, they were talking about people had seen footage at that event and everything, it made people so hungry, like being like, oh, it's time. This trailer's got to be out soon. Now, I put a post about it and I asked some of you guys what you thought. And we got a few different answers, right? Ninmaster says over here, I still think it'll follow a similar pattern to the second movie and we won't get a full trailer until sometime in late September. Maybe a teaser in July, but nothing big. If I'm wrong, then all my toes could be cut off. And then Alita says, nah, they got the trailer ready. They won't wait until September to show it. They need to start marketing for the movie since it has a lot of competition in December. Just look at Mufasa. That thing got a teaser released already. Yeah, I mean, this is where we start to ask ourselves, where the fuck is this trailer going to debut? Because it's going to be one of 3 things at this point, right? I think, oh my god, Discord, that scared the shit out of me. I think on one hand, right, it could show up at Summer Games Fest. Now, I know a lot of people have been saying that, right, because movie 2 was shown at Game Awards. I feel like, and this is just my opinion, I feel like Sonic movie is bigger than Summer Games Fest at this point. I don't know why. I don't get this feeling that they're showing Sonic Movie 3's trailer at Summer Games Fest. I used to think that, but then I saw how much traction every post about Movie 3 started getting, and I'm like, no, I don't think it's going to be at Games Fest. I feel like it wants to own the day when it has it. So I am no longer on the camp that it's going to be at Summer Games Fest. If I'm wrong, thank God. You know, I'd love to see that trailer sooner than later, but I don't have that feeling. Call Me Crazy says, watch them be evil and claim they'll drop SA2's release date on the anniversary, but won't tell us which one. Yeah, there is June 19th for the original anniversary or the 23rd. I feel like, yeah, another good theory could be June 23rd, which is Sonic's anniversary. That would feel like a good date to drop a trailer, but I also feel like that's sort of the day where, like, a lot of different Sonic events are happening. I don't know. I don't usually fall into, like, the, oh, they're going to show something because it's the anniversary day. I feel like that trailer will come out when it's ready. Yeah, Luna said, didn't one of the Paramount social media accounts say it's coming really soon? I hope they were being for real and weren't just talking out their ass to build hype, which, to be fair, is possible. I mean, coming soon literally doesn't mean anything. Coming soon could be tomorrow, it could be in a week, it could be in 3 weeks. It just means it's coming soon. You know what I mean? And I know we want this trailer so badly. Another theory is that it's going to be at San Diego Comic-Con, right? San Diego Comic-Con's become like a big deal, a big place for a lot of movies to debut and have footage and stuff. And I feel like that's going to be in July, and that seems like a pretty likely spot for it. But an interesting that's not really movie related that happened today was that Sonic X Shadow got a new icon listing. So there's a little like square icon that's probably going to be the one used for the game screen. And so clearly things are going on. You know, we're starting to see those little needles, you know, push forward, right? And we know Sega's going to be at Summer Games Fest. So while this could be Summer Games Fest, I could still see this being earlier. I don't really think it's doomed for this trailer to suddenly be in a few months. You know, I think it's still happening, but I think they want to maybe polish up the CG a bit. I think they know that this movie's reveal is going to be a mega big deal. I think it's going to go viral. It's going to be massive. And I think they want to make sure that trailer is incredible. I don't think they're launching with some mini teaser. They're gonna go all out for this reveal. And because you know what happens when you reveal a trailer, like that's when you start talking about, you know, more casting stuff. You start talking about different scenes. You start having the interviews. They know it's a big ball, and I'm sure they don't want to get it rolling without being sure what they want to do. Even if these guys cryptic HZ calls say it looks like another long wait. Got confirmation a little while ago that it's not attached to If. Wrap it up, guys. So yeah, officially at this point, I mean, this movie could spawn at any time, really. There's no really movie attached to it. Ryuk says, I'm not sure during Summer Games Fest they could potentially release it during Sonic Central. The only big reveal that came from that were Frontier, so I'm thinking maybe they want this year's Central to go all out by showing us the trailer. That could be true. We don't know if Sega wants Sonic Centrals to be taken a bit more seriously and maybe have the trailer then to be like, fuck it, bro. Everybody needs their eyes on Sonic Central. That's going to be the big reveal day. But again, I feel like because Paramount is a movie studio and they have their own plans for marketing, that they're not really gonna be part of the Sonic Central. I would love to be wrong. I would love one incredible day where we got a Sonic Central with the new look at Sonic Shadow Gens, Sonic Movie 3 trailer, the tease of a Shadow animation or whatever. But I feel like that's not the scenario that's gonna happen here. And look, I know a lot of us are sad and we're sort of getting tired of waiting, right? And but I think there's a lot going on. You know, I think that's the big thing to put into perspective first and foremost is I know we are so hungry for this trailer, right? But it's like things are going to happen. I think we do want this a little sooner than later, just because again, such a big deal. And we know, I feel like if CinemaCon didn't happen, I feel like we would be a bit more patient, right? Because we know that CinemaCon, they had footage, and we know that CinemaCon trailers have been coming out. It just feels like that hunger has been pulling out, like, okay, footage of this is out there in some capacity, so we should be able to see it, you know. But I think they want to make the VFX as perfect as possible and everything. They want to be a big moment, and we're gonna get it. We just need a little bit more patience. The good thing is, like, now we're in the end game of waiting. You know, even within a month or two, I feel like we're just gonna be getting constant news. May is usually anyways a slow month for news because everybody's saving their stuff for June, whether, you know, be the big game trailers for Summer Games Fest or Nintendo Direct even confirmed for June, or even Sonic Central from last year. Like, I feel like June is really where crazy shit starts to ramp up, and I would love to know where you guys think this trailer is gonna debut, right? Because my theory is still we're just gonna find out a day before it's dropping randomly within the next month or so. I don't think it's gonna be attached to any event, but let me know if you guys think it's gonna be Comic-Con or this place or that place. You know, Keanu Reeves being attached to it is probably a big deal. There's probably a lot of stuff going on. So guys, let me know, of course, what you would like to see, when you want to see it, what's going on. Are you hungry? I'm hungry. I'd love to see you all. Peace out next time.